Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program, for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news update as they drop all over the world. So for now, I must start with today's morning show. So Fabrizio Romano will be one of our transfer gurus. So welcome going to give us fresh updates on Ricardo Calafiori and Bologna. So Baba they talk say Arsenal are preparing more contacts with Calafiori and Bologna, and this is exactly how Fabrizio Romano put out the reports. He say yesterday's reports they for under. Yesterday he told us Arsenal have presented a long-term proposal to Calafiori with after interest. You get say the player is open to joining Arsenal. Now, present latest news na the fact say Arsenal are now preparing for more and more contacts over Ricardo Calafiori deal on both player and club side. Now, excellent relationship with Bologna after Tomiyasu deal. The price tag of this deal now is 50 million euros. Now, based on say the player had already agreed to join Arsenal. In fact, some other media houses are reporting say this player don't already accept personal terms with Arsenal. So what Arsenal have to do now is to make sure say on the financial side they get like a resolution, they get an agreement with Bologna because Juventus is no longer in the picture. Chelsea are the only contenders for this player when they follow us Dragon. So Romano say like there more talks, more talks. In fact, this is going to be our first transfer of the season. Movies and kickstarts everywhere. So many fans are excited in the social media spaces. Everybody they happy say yes, this deal will come to pass. Get this is not one of those times we say if they go for somebody, Chelsea will come from nowhere, come hijack the player. In fact, I didn't say today Chelsea won't even show the guy the salary where he go earn to see whether they go use money, swaying attention, busting head. But we know say our insider, we get insider there. Chelsea no get insider. You get and like one of the vocal voices at Chelsea, Jorginho, 9 day there is one pulling the strings. You get because the boy is a young boy, so 9 day help us they run this on. Talking about this Calafiori because people don't relish the opportunity of actually seeing the guy in our defense. We make somebody come post for social media with a crying face on the talk say 2019. So when you look back at the type of defense we Arsenal gets before, we be say it is very porous. You get like an open defense. You see the likes of Socrates Papastopoulos, Mustafi, Lichtsteiner, Rob Holding, Mavropanos, Chambers. At some point, we were dependent on characters like this. Now we can look at the future. 2024, we'll be looking at Gabriel Magalhaes, Saliba, Timber, Ben White, Calafiori, Tomiyasu. Like this is the best of the best. People are even saying last season we were the best defensive team in the league, yet Mikel Arteta is not satisfied. Why would we concede 29 goals last season? Which is why they want to add this Calafiori. And I can't go do further digging on this Calafiori. Do you know that this player has a high level of versatility? He can play center back, he can play left back, he can play an inverted left back role. Like the guy is a baller. You need to, I don't, so far now, I don't watch like 10 or more videos of this guy on YouTube. You get, we all know say YouTube, yes, we just cut out the best areas, but this guy has a long range passing ability. I dey comot cap for him. I swear. Because the way the guy I just dey very happy. Now imagine a defense of Ben White, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Calafiori. How you want to pass? Come marshal with the midfield of Declan Rice, Amadou Onana, and Odegaard. Baba, how you want to do am? You just be like say me we just buy all this player sharp. Now we are all assuming say Arsenal will buy this player because we never really get the player you get, even though every media house is saying yes, Arsenal are the leading contenders, Arsenal are the favorites, but as of today, we never get them. We and Bologna never actually say, okay, see the amount, even though some other sources are giving us other reports. Say Arsenal and Arsenal and Bologna have already reached an agreement on so fee. Get these are they see all those reports and they hear all of them, but The thing is say which one we go actually believe, because I don't even know the one where we go take, because I don't see many reports out there, but it is what it is. Now looking at Fabrizio Romano daily briefing, Fabrizio Romano actually said some other things. Yeah. Now Baba talks say, okay, Ricardo Calafiori to Arsenal, some sources indicate that it is now at an advanced stage. Even Court Offside put out the reports that the deal is at an advanced stage. Maybe anytime soon we'll go here we go. At least for Fabrizio Romano to be involved in reportage of this story, it adds so much credibility to the story. And so many people are saying, yes, Arsenal will beat Chelsea in this deal because Arteta gone, don't approve and say, "Man, I get me this guy. I need them." You get. So more just the watch. Now, we call the second story, say more on the Calafiori to Arsenal matter. Now, Fabrizio Romano's latest exclusive column include Arsenal's good. Okay, I've told you about that one already. Now, the third question is Arsenal the right move for Calafiori's career? Because as we didn't, we never really know where they want to play the guy. Where in the shine now, centre back for Bologna and for Italy. But we know say in can play other roles. Just like when we brought in Jacob Kivior, we brought him actually to be an understudy to Gabriel Magalhaes. But at the end of the day, Baba finds himself a left back. So who says Calafiori coming into Arsenal is not going to cure our left back problems? When that does happen, what's now the future for the likes of Julian Timber? Because we need to ask that question. Is Timber going to be a replacement for maybe or a cover you get for Saliba, or you cover for who else, for Gabriel Magalhaes, or you cover for Ben White? Like, we need to know what the like where, because initially we did say I won't cure that left back problem. You get. So I just like say when it comes to defense, Arsenal get down surplus, plenty. They right our defense. Someone go out to me and Timber, go Magalhaes, Saliba, Calafiori incoming. You get players feel everywhere. So I never really know, but we'll just go watch and see how everything unfold. Now, some people are actually doing an expose on social media on the type of defense we Arsenal will get. Just like I told you, I think it was goal.com that was saying Arsenal's defense would be terrifying. Like, look at this no-nonsense defenders. Assuming we sign a Calafiori, the four of them come for our back. Baba, everybody go to fear. If you catch Saliba one-on-one, you know they go anywhere. Look at the way most wingers they fear Ben White, and they know they like to go meet Ben White 1v1. But they say this one and that banner, they know they like to go meet that. Chena Gabriel, the warrior. Get Chena, that one no nonsense. That one we say he loves challenges. He loves to put his body. You get so on at Calafiori, we say everybody on the talk say he's the upcoming Paulo Maldini. Next season. Now we say obviously the best defensive team of the season of next season, that one shall last and will carry him. In fact, we are trying to see whether we will concede lesser than the 29 we will actually concede for this season we just passed. Now, away from that, so for Sky Sports Paper Talk, The Sun, when the reports say Manchester United will listen to offers for Marcus Rashford after breakdown of relationship between Rashford and Eric Ten Hag. Now, there are rumors that Rashford is not happy with Eric Ten Hag's treatment of Jadon Sancho. So, not like the way they handle the matter. It gets, even if somebody they do well for the training, must you go and cast that player, your own player? Must you go and cast that player in the public domain? Tell everybody this under the train where that's under this and that. You don't do that. You're supposed to be like a shepherd. You protect your flock. You get these now some of the things so you know fit see Arteta do for press conference. You know fit see Pep. They will shield all these players. Rather, they will tell you put the blame on me. But you will see people like Jose Mourinho doing that. You see people like Antonio Conte doing that. So that's why my manager is different from a manager. So Rashford's relationship with Ten Hag don't scatter. So are we going to see Arsenal reigniting their interest for Rashford? Well, we'll just watch now. Nobody don't bring that one up, but we'll just see where everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now Arsenal are saying Arsenal are close to completing their first signing of the summer for £42 million. I can't the one that say who did they talk about? Well, everybody na Calafiori na the good get. So they're going to talk say firstly the club's strong relationship with Bologna established during negotiations for Tahekiro Tomiyasu 2 years ago. Secondly, Calafiori has spent the last few weeks playing alongside Arsenal's Jorginho at the European Championship, possibly discussing a potential move to the Emirates Stadium. Now, they list out two edges, two ways where Arsenal take get edge over Chelsea. Now, the first edge, we say we and Bologna don't do business before. Chelsea and Bologna never do business before. So we get a very, very good understanding, a good relationship based on say, now there we buy Tomiyasu. That is number one. Number two, we have an insider. I told you, we have an insider there where Chelsea no gets. Sadly for them, they don't get that chance get to actually convince the player because Giorgio and Calafiori were at the Euros with Italy. So they discussed together. So it is what it is. Probably why the player can say, okay, since you don't tell me all these good things about Arsenal, make I Kokuma go join them because Giorgio will not say, see, go look Mikhailo Mudryk. Zinchenko tell her, make it go join Arsenal, no go join. You go join Chelsea. Where in there now? Baba never said play championship football. Then the language, that's a rebuilding. So when you listen to what they tell you, not gonna do mistake when I don't do. So if you come Arsenal are the only club where they challenge Man City to the title. Chelsea are nowhere to be found. You get they are not title contenders. When they're talking about title contention, their name is not mentioned. In fact, I just love the big get the day UEFA Europa Conference. They say they don't even dare the European competition for if it makes sense. But it is what it is. I believe the player would want to actually play Champions League because it would be mind-blowing that this player helps Bologna to qualify for the Champions League, only for him to leave Bologna and go and play for a team that is not playing in the Champions League. Make it make sense. Make it make sense. So at least in the join a big team, you get where they in the tiny where they talk of title contention in England, we have been mentioned. Like Arsenal of 3 years ago and Arsenal of today, we are a big dog now. You get so people they fear us. So I believe say Giorgio don't do the work finish. I just make Arsenal just go there. Say how much last? Okay, see the money. Now the way me I the reason now. So more leave the matter. At the same time, the way Giorgio did the reason Calafiori enjoy, Marco Corella is also saying he's trying to convince Spain Euro 2024 star to snub Barcelona for Chelsea. Chelsea said don't send Cucurella main reason Nico Williams when join them because everybody knows say in preferred choice, his preferred destination is actually Barcelona. Like nobody they argue that one. So unless Barcelona no can get the money to make the deal happen, then Arsenal will come get a chance, or maybe Chelsea will come get a chance. We can't even bust in our brain. Taking you back to Calafiori's story, they said back in 2020, there was a quote. They were asking Calafiori, say, in England, who are the teams you like or you love to watch? You know what he mentioned? But I don't even mention Arsenal. He mentioned West Ham and Chelsea. Say like the way they play in 2020. 2020. So for you to know, say, everything don't change now. 2020, where was Arsenal? Arsenal, maybe they be shit back at that time now. Will not be anybody now. Like that and that will they suffer now. Say, maybe they beat us, let's say tomorrow, no day. Let's just try them now again. Now. So that's just like the trend has changed. Everything don't change. That's so life just be. All right, let's move on to other stories. So Odegaard, our captain, is also hailing some unbelievable things that Mikel Arteta does. We can say, this coach, now coachy. I said today, this morning, you know what I go watch? I go back to the end of the match, the last match we played, I think it was against Everton, who play for the season, and Mikel Arteta's speech, where one of the orators, they talk, say, Arsenal are the best defensive team in the league. Arsenal, like they mentioned the things we actually achieve. Almost some fans, they cry. It was emotional. And me going, I share the tale too, because Arteta can make some speech, Arteta talk finish. Nobody take end down. So we are going to get it. Tell the fans, say, don't be satisfied. Don't be okay. Say the second is okay. No, they're satisfied. You see this thing, we go still get them. And Capitan called talk some things according to now Arsenal. Make actually read out some of this. So he say, it is just unbelievable to work with him. The level of details and the way he sees football is just unbelievable, Odegaard said. There are so many things in the game that he's telling you that you wouldn't ever think about before. There are so many small things. It's hard. It can be that body position or what type of run you need to make to be free. So many small tweaks you can do with your body or with your position. So yes, so many small things. And it all makes sense when he's telling it to you. So yeah, it's just unbelievable to work with and be able to learn from him. Everybody will don't complain under Arteta. If they intervene, they will say, based on where they come from, I never see football like this. Like normal, if I watch ball, I'll just watch my opponents kind of ball, go score ball. I know they watch transition, movement, but like some kind details. Arteta they pay attention to details. And I think will tell you before the match, for the pre-match arrangement. Now so you go before the match, and the match just start at J. You say you go for we get coach, you get coach, you get coach, forget. So I just stay hopeful. So with all this new addition we they bring in, forget next season is a banger. Things go happen. I did very, very hopeful. I thought so we will sign, not be so, and it don't happen like this. All right, so the biggest news of the day. Now, the fact that Fabrizio Romano is letting us know that Arsenal are actually preparing more contacts with Calafiori and Bologna. In fact, this was how Fabrizio Romano actually put out the report. He said Arsenal are preparing for more contacts over Ricardo Calafiori deal on both player and club side. Now, we have an excellent relationship with Bologna after Tomiyasu deal. The price tag is around 50 million euros. From what other sources are saying, they said Arsenal already agreed personal terms with Calafiori. What's it remain? That to just trash out the financial details of this deal. Even if we no go pay complete, even in installments, no yawa, make them trash them out. I believe say add-ons will they involved for this deal to make everything just segment get. And what could do fast because Chelsea there on the corner they watch us. So Chelsea no say now we they lead the race, but then say they try to offer player with cash for the guy to join them. But based on saying we get Jorginho, we did the ex-Chelsea player, we used to get bad blood for Chelsea. Say, hey, this one not be Modric, me I not be Zinchenko. This one, if they go Arsenal, Shola. So we'll just see how everything will go. So my dear Arsenal lovers, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show and end. So it's like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. Thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now get out, guys. All right. Now bye-bye.